If you watched my last video, I talked about the things that I had made in 2022. I was gonna pick 10 things that I loved, and then when I went into my folder of everything that I made, I realized that there was only about 5 things that I made that I actually really love. And so I decided I would do a bit of a wardrobe overhaul, declutter, take a look at everything that I have and trying to decide, what I wanted to keep with me into 2023, and from there build a really mindful and thoughtful wardrobe. And in order to do that, you got to get rid of the things that aren't working anymore, the things that don't fit, that aren't my style, haven't been worn for whatever reason, and either donate them, sell them, pass them on, or decide if I'm going to keep it. So I'm gonna be going through everything. I'll take you along with me, and we're gonna decide, well, I'm gonna decide, and you're gonna watch me decide what stays and what goes. That's the plan. Let's get into it. I have to unload that beast, and we're just gonna start. I truthfully cannot believe that I'm about to show you what I'm about to show you, but it must be done. I'm doing it for the sake of this video. For transparency, I'm going to open this. You are going to view the chaos that is my closet. I'm sorry. This is her. This is what we're working with. I'm just gonna literally dump it all onto the bed, and we're gonna go from there. Okay. This is what we are dealing with today. And we are gonna declutter it together. Get ready, okay. Okay, so in a few ways, I think it's gonna be easier to tackle what I know that I'm gonna keep, because looking at this, there are a few things that I'm pretty clear that I'm gonna get rid of, and things that I'm pretty clear I'm gonna keep. So these jeans, for example, I just got them not that long ago. They're my Levi's 501s, and I really, really like them. They are like a perfect wash. I'm really into the color of them. The fit is exactly what I want. I know these fit me well because I just bought them. These are gonna be a keeper, and I think I'm gonna put all the keepers on the shelf, and then I will organize it all later. So that's what I'm gonna start with. Definitely a keeper. As I go, there's been a few things that have come up that I've noticed need to be repaired. So for example, this jumpsuit needs to be repaired. It's got a big hole in the crotch there, and so I'm going to have to repair these because I want to keep them. And so they're going to go into a whole separate mend pile. There's only one item in the mend pile, and that's it. So onward. My trusty Jenny overalls that absolutely need to be repaired. This is an example of a t-shirt I bought with a friend, and I loved it at the time, but I've never worn it, so it's gonna get sold. It's a really cool vintage t-shirt, but yeah, it's gotta go. I've never worn it, so into the sell pile. Now I'm like, where is my sell pile? Because they're all bleeding together. Right here, right in front of you. I love this dress, and I just finished making it not that long ago, but I noticed it has like a tiny hole in the shoulder seam, so mend pile. Slowly, the mend pile is growing. The keep pile is growing. And this is spreading, but we're getting there. I just talked about this dress in my last video, and it is going to go in the sell pile because while I do love it, and a lot of you suggested I dye it, but I think it's just best if I pass it on as it is. So sell pile. Forgot where that went. There. Cool. I'm getting to a point in the process where I have to now start deciding if I get rid of my me maids. And honestly, this hasn't happened yet. This is the first year that I've started to really think about like decluttering my me maids. So, and it's honestly kind of hard because they're sentimental, but if they're not getting worn, then they just need to go. Like this one I do actually wear, so I think I will keep it. I do really like this one a lot. This is a cielo. Actually, these are both cielos, but this one I've never really liked how it fit me, so it's gonna go in the sell pile, I think. Sadly, I think both of these things have to go. This dress was in my video, again, last video, about things that I made that I don't love, and I said I was gonna get rid of it, so that's gonna happen. And then this vest is so cute. It is made out of a thrifted quilt, and it's one of those pieces that I love in theory, but it's not for me, so it's gonna have to go too. This is a dress that I thought I lost, and I'm so happy that I found it. I love it. So this is a definite keeper. I'm gonna put you on a hanger. My favorite vintage t-shirt that's like so thrashed, but it has like so many holes, and I love it. So you are staying. This Ilford dress, I'm like kind of on the fence about, but I do like it, and so I wear it enough that it will get to stay in my closet another day. Mend, all the buttons came off of this. Sell, I haven't worn these. I love these. They are vintage suede pants, but I don't wear these, and they're not that comfy. I don't even think they fit. This like baby alpaca Everlane sweater is so cute, but I'm making my own sweaters now, so I'm gonna pass this one on. Oh yeah, these two keeps my hand knit sweaters. This little set, one of my favorite things I've ever got secondhand. My 2 pairs of jeans I made this year, but sadly I don't love them, and so they're gonna have to go in the donate pile or the sell pile. I'll put them over here because I'm not sure which one. This top I love in theory, but I just never wear it, and so I think it's gonna have to also go as well. Goodbye. Oh my god, this dress has been through so much. I started to like flip it because I just didn't like how it was looking. So I'm gonna keep it and put it in my mend pile, which is honestly getting a little bit too big, and I'm gonna have to cull that down, I think. Okay, I'm actually getting towards the end of the sorting process. So then I gotta do, what do I have to do? I have to list things after that. No, I have to tidy up that, make it presentable, and then I am going to go through the other piles and sort those out more clearly. Okay. Oh, I still have some coats. I should get some coats from out of my, I'm gonna get the coats out. No, I'll do that last. The coats are overwhelming. Okay. I'm gonna take a little snack break because I'm super hungry and I've been getting pretty far. Also, the sun is out, which is really nice. So snack time, and then, well, it doesn't really look like I've done much, but I assure you that I have. So snack break, and then I'm gonna reevaluate everything I have here. I also have some laundry that I'm finishing up, so I need to go through that as well. But I think because I've just worn all those things that I'm probably gonna keep everything. I'm gonna go through my shoes and accessories and jackets, and then I'm gonna talk through everything I'm getting rid of, everything that I am keeping, and some of the gaps that I've noticed and things I wanna bring into my wardrobe. So let's go, snack. Hi, Layla. Hi, Laylee. Yeah, let's go get a snack. Guys, I'm tired. I don't want to do anymore, but I must persist, and I'm not too far away. I'm almost done. But I laid down, and now I don't want to get back up. And I just started scrolling TikTok, and now I'm stuck. But I will show you from this vantage point how good it's looking. If that doesn't look good to you, that's fine. That's what we've got. That's what I'm working with. Those are socks that need a pair or need another sock to be a pair. I don't know why that always happens to me, but anyways, those socks need pairs. But this is what my organization system looks like. These are most of my clothes. There's some stuff that, like I said, is in the wash or like doing in the laundry right now, but anyways. And then I've got, okay, I guess I'll get up. This stuff is donate. This is the donate pile. These are me-made things. I'm going to be doing a story sale on my Instagram. These are things I'm going to sell on my Poshmark. I think these are going to go with the donate pile. And then I discovered this bag of things that I guess is also to be donated. So I need to go through that. Clearly, I already made some decisions on these things. And then through there is my closet. I'll show you. Oh yeah, that's not cute. But I've got a few coats in here that I need to declutter. So I'm gonna be doing that shortly, and we're gonna just mosey on through those things now. I also have these boots I'm gonna get rid of. I have been debating them for a while, but I'm gonna sell them. So I'm gonna add these here to my sell pile. They're so cute, but like, I don't know. They're just, I've been holding on to them for a while, and I know it's time to let them go. I also have some Blundstones that I wore for like a year that I'm gonna sell, because again, like, I don't really wear them, so it's 2 pairs of shoes. I'm just gonna go through this closet that I mentioned in here, and I'm gonna pull out some stuff. And then I'm feeling really tired and a little overwhelmed, and I think I need to eat something again soon. So I'm gonna pull out some stuff from here, show you it, and then hopefully wrap this up soon. Dirty mirror, but I've got this jacket that I thrifted that I really like, but it's just something about it. I think the shoulders are maybe too big. I don't know, I think I have to pass it on. But it was like exactly what I wanted, and it's got like the fleecy lining. I really love it, but it's just a bit big on me. It's not quite like some girlies pull off that like oversized look, and I don't think I'm one of those girlies. Okay, so I have to make some decisions, and I'm gonna come back once I have done that. Okay, change of location, and I've got my notepad. We're gonna write down a list of things that I think I need to bring into my wardrobe where I'm going to be filling the gaps, and I'll tell you a few things that I've learned. So first things that I learned, for one, is that I've been holding on to clothes that I made that I don't love anymore just because I didn't know what to do with them. And I felt like I couldn't donate them, I felt like I couldn't sell them. And now that I look back at it, I realize, okay, some of these things can be donated and some of these things can be sold and some of these things can be reused. And so I've made 3 separate piles, and I'm really excited to do a video, I think, on repurposing or mending my clothes that, I have put in this pile from this whole process. And so I will be doing that. I will be going through a mending video in the upcoming future because I think it's important to repurpose our clothes and to divert as much stuff from the donation centers and from the landfills as possible. And so that leads me to number 2. I will try to sell some things on Instagram stories, particularly things that I've made, because I have a huge maker community. Because I have a good maker community on Instagram, people do this all the time, and I've noticed that people will sell things or pass things on that they've made that are not suiting them anymore. And so I think that's a good place to do that. And then I've got Poshmark and other trading or reselling sites, which is where I will put things that are more, that are newer, that I'm ready to move on, that I'm ready to kind of shift in my wardrobe. And the nice thing about Poshmark is that you get credits when you do that. You have money kind of put naturally into Poshmark that you can then use for, other things and finding things in your wardrobe. Which leads me to my list, which I'm going to be writing down right now. And the first thing on my list are sneakers. So I have 2 pairs of sneakers, and I'm going to be getting rid of one of them and holding on to the other one until I can find a replacement pair. I have my eye on some New Balances. Hopefully I can get those secondhand that are maybe in very gently used condition. I've been looking at, I think it's the 550s. There's a few different ones, but I think the 550s are ones that I really would like to get. I've been eyeing those a lot in maybe a silver and white or beige and white. They're very classic dad sneakers, but I think those would fit pretty nicely into my wardrobe. I also really need to up my basics. So another thing that I really need are a really good basic white t-shirt, a really good basic black t-shirt, and I have to definitely be more conscious when I wash these things because a lot of my stuff is showing wear, and I think it's time to just put a little bit of love into my wardrobe to keep it lasting longer. So basic t-shirts. And then I've noticed a serious lack of button-up shirts. I would love to make a button-up shirt, but these are things I thrift all the time, and I would really love to either make one or buy a really nice high quality one. As well as maybe one that's a little bit more interesting, again, that has a fun shape, that plays with proportions. Maybe that's an upcycle in my future. Maybe I'll put that down. Upcycle button up. And maybe that's a video. But yeah, I think there's something there because I do notice that that's something that I do not have anymore after going through my closet. And I think going forward for this year, I do really want to be experimental, but at the same time, I can see from my wardrobe that there's certain colors that I like to stick to. There are certain themes and shapes and proportions. And so if I am going to venture out, if I am going to explore a little bit more, I think it does have to sort of be within the bounds of those sort of wardrobe choices that I already have. Because realistically, that pink dress I was showing you, I love that dress, but I know that I'm not gonna wear that dress because it was a bit too out of the comfort zone. So playing with my boundaries while still knowing what my limits are and finding things that are exceptional but within my boundaries of my wardrobe. Thank you so much for being here. I upload every Tuesday, so I will see you next Tuesday. Have a very, very lovely rest of your week, and bye for now.